It's on there somewhere. No, I don't want to see us. Don't want to...
Going into abandoned buildings alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in an abandoned building alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. The first video tonight comes from Chad, a US-based paranormal exploration channel known for investigating haunted and abandoned locations across North America. The channel blends urban exploration with authentic paranormal encounters. Chad's content is raw, reactive, and immersive, a straight-from-the-camera look at what really happens inside America's most haunted sites. It is November 23rd, 2023, and on this investigation, Chad and his crew explored the decaying Fairfield Hills State Hospital, a sprawling asylum with a long, troubling history. What began as a typical ghost hunt quickly spiraled into one of their most unsettling nights, when they realized someone or something might be inside the building with them.
I hear somebody walking. I just heard somebody walking over there, man. Hello?
But this room goes nowhere. What the heck's the point of this? You have the money shot to that chair. This room literally goes nowhere. It's not like it's boarded up with brick walls.
What was that? You heard that? What was that?
What was that? Did someone drop something? Hello? Yeah. You okay? Yeah. What was that?
You didn't hear that?
You didn't hear that? I heard that all the way in there. No. Where did it come from?
All right. I don't know, dude.
That's a fucking homeless guy.
What the hell?
Hello?
The team started on the upper floors. At first, it was just distant footsteps echoing through the hallways. Easy to dismiss, easy to laugh off. But then came the sound of running, fast, precise, and coming from somewhere ahead of them. Small objects shifted, voices echoed faintly. The mood changed. Curiosity gave way to caution.
It wasn't busted, you know, was it? It wasn't busted, you might have busted it. It was busted when I saw it. Yeah. This chair? Wasn't this chair mint condition? It was on maintenance. I don't remember. I think this was normal. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
So these guys were saying they were in here before me. It was normal. That chair wasn't broken.
This wasn't ripped like this.
The reason why I came into this room, I wasn't recording, but I heard a noise. So that might have been the noise that I heard, and then I busted the chair. So it is possible that he is still in here somewhere.
Maybe when you went off running, he probably took off somewhere.
I ran out. I came in from that way, and I came back out that way. I didn't know there was a door here, so he might have actually like, looped around or something. I'm not sure.
Right, dude.
But I swear that wasn't broken.
I don't think it was. Okay, that's weird. That is really weird. Yeah, because we walked right past.
When they returned to a corridor they'd just walked through, a chair that had been standing upright minutes earlier was suddenly lying on its side. Nothing else had moved. Nothing else had changed. But it was enough to unsettle everyone.
I don't know.
Like actually, there's a fountain there. That's not a fountain. Oh yeah, there might have been. There's a pipe. You're right. That's the only thing that could have made sense. You're old enough to remember that, right? Yeah. Right.
Were you actually like a patient here at one point?
I was.
Yeah.
I actually was a part owner for here. No, you were a patient. You escaped. This guy literally locked us in. He closed his door knowing it would lock behind us. Does he have keys? Look at those. Those are fresh prints. He kicked this shut. You think he has keys in? Maybe he found keys in here? I doubt he's got keys.
I don't know.
But this door was open. Yeah, it was. And it was probably locked already, and he kicked it shut. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we found this door. Look, he slipped here. Look at this. He slipped. Look at this. He ran, slipped, kicked the door shut, and came back through here. You can see that. See how it's clean here? Yeah. You see that? And the prints go all the way here. He probably kicked it, and then like slipped.
Chad then spotted what appeared to be fresh footprints in the dust. Prints that looked like someone running, sliding, stopping. The possibility of an actual person hiding in the asylum suddenly felt very real.
I don't know if my mind is playing tricks, but I hear screaming. Carlos, stop moving.
I heard somebody talking over there.
I don't know if it was a mental thing, but I heard it. Yeah, this does look different. This is all pink.
So this must have been like female side?
I think this is a totally different side. He locked us in a different side. Absolutely.
From the lower floors, faint screams drifted up the stairwell. Human, sharp, out of place. The team froze, unable to tell if it was paranormal or someone in trouble deeper in the building.
I just saw a shadow fly past me.
At a hallway intersection, a dark figure seemed to dart across the corridor. The whole team reacted. Flashlights scanned the area, but nothing, just darkness.
Walking. I just heard somebody walking over there, man. Hello? Those guys are off on the other side right now. Yo. He's over there. I heard somebody walking over here. So I'm going to walk this way and see what the hell is going on. Because, oh, there's a stairway. Yo. Yo, yo. I can't tell if that's water dripping. Yeah. Yo. You see.
Someone just said hello over here.
Right here?
Yeah, like down the hallway.
I know Mo's down there, but I don't know how far down. What is that? You heard that, right?
Are you shovels this way and I'm all that way?
Yo. Yo. Someone's over here. Oh, I hear him. You heard somebody else, right?
I heard someone else.
Yo, I heard somebody walking over here, and then there's a stairway. The stairway.
In the flooded basement, the activity escalated. Water dripped, metal clanged. Whispers seemed to shift from one side of the room to the other. The crew lowered their voices, trying to pinpoint the sounds, but everything around them seemed to move.
Someone's in that room. Hey, who's there? There's tunnels that go that way, but they're all flooded. But someone was just here. Somebody moved over here.
Something just got thrown or broken?
Oh, there's a staircase. Somebody was just here. Staircase that goes up. Oh, shit. So someone was just here? The door's wide open over here. Is it?
No, I think that's a tunnel, but it's locked. It looks like it's locked. And it's like all flooded.
Yeah, because over here, you see the flood.
Yeah, this. What's up with this room?
You see the tunnel right there? If we had boots on, like rain boots or something, we could redo it.
We need like a raft.
It's about,
Wow.
I'd say, 2 feet minimum.
Yeah, you're not getting in there.
Dude, the door is wide open, so somebody must have been there and they left the exit. Right? It had to be.
I mean, I assume they just ran up.
Well, let's keep exploring. So are they stalking us or what?
Bro, it's weird. It's like they don't want to get near us, but they're trying to scare us or something.
That's what they're doing. They're stalking us, dude. We're being stalked right now.
What was that?
What was that? Did someone drop something? Hello? Yeah. You okay? Yeah. What was that? I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that?
You didn't hear that? I heard that all the way in there. No. Where did it come from?
All right.
Near a tunnel entrance, something heavy clattered nearby. Footsteps followed. Slow, deliberate, close. Chad shouted that he heard someone walking just ahead of them. Flashlights shook as they stood frozen, listening to movement just outside their beam of light. Shaken and unsure whether they were dealing with a person hiding in the asylum or something they couldn't see, the team made the decision to leave. Even as they exited, footsteps still echoed from somewhere behind them. Their night at Fairfield Hills ended with one lingering question: who or what was following them through that hospital? Perhaps it's best to experience the thrills of urban exploration safely, from the comfort and safety of our own homes. There's nothing quite like the adrenaline rush from behind a screen, snug in bed where the only chills we get are from the stories we hear, not the shadows lurking nearby. The next video of the evening comes from Razor's Twisted Exploring, a UK-based urban exploration channel where Razor documents abandoned and historic buildings with a focus on their darker, more unsettling edges. His style mixes atmospheric visuals with grounded commentary, creating a blend of history, decay, and subtle horror that comes through naturally in the places he visits. It is November 21st, 2025, in the United Kingdom, inside an abandoned doctor's house. The building has suffered break-ins and stripping, but still retains its Gothic architecture, grand fireplaces, basements, and remnants of a lab. With demolition approaching, this exploration captures the property in its final days, and the atmosphere inside reflects that.
It's definitely something that you'd see a businessman or a doctor would have. But yeah, it does seem like mostly used as storage. A little panda. It's like a high chair, it is, yeah. High chair for babies. All out of wood.
Razor and his companion move through the back area, finding scattered toys, broken furniture, and a collapsing garden. Ivy has overtaken the exterior, shadowing the windows and swallowing the building's outline. The layout suggests a once normal family home, but the decay and isolation create an uneasy tension as they step further in.
Quite a creepy atmosphere in here, I'm feeling right now. Mattresses, look at this grand fireplace here. We've got the skull and crossbones. So that's supposed to be a shark. This flower. I mean, clearly some of these artists have been trying, unlike some other graphite that we're seeing. I mean, personally, why would you even do that in a place like this?
Inside, dim rooms hold mattresses, tarnished fixtures, and unsettling artwork on the walls. The Gothic detailing and heavy fireplace contrast sharply with the disrepair. Razor points out features that reveal the building's age, while the scattered objects and dark corners raise the sense that the house has been left to fade quietly, watched only by shadows.
Some cleaning products there. Nest just in this fridge freezer. Got an old ashtray in here. Look at that. Sadly a little bit broken, but very colourful indeed. So yeah, as we can see, this leads back out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down before we go up. I always like sometimes doing that, just in the case of an emergency. You end up.
Down in the basement, jars, old storage, and deep corners fill the space. It's cramped and echoing. The faint noises Razor hears. Nothing dramatic, just shifts and bumps. Add a layer of tension, the kind that makes every step more cautious. The darkness feels heavier, underground.
I think we're going to be the last explorers to ever do this place. And it was given as we were caught. And although they are very polite, you can clearly see the people have been coming in here and not being so nice. Wow. Incredible building though. And these doors are fabulous too. Key. I'm wondering if this is the room that they might have performed the surgeries. There is stairs coming up. Wow. massive, this place. Yeah. Such a shame that it's going to eventually be demolished. You can see the sheer amount of damage. And it's going to cost a lot. It will.
Upstairs, long hallways lead into rooms containing remnants of a lab. Glassware, shelving, the remains of clinical equipment. It hints at medical work once done in the house, though it's impossible to know exactly what took place. Narrow staircases, low lighting, and the worn Gothic design create a quietly oppressive atmosphere. With demolition approaching, Razor acknowledges that this may be the last full documentation of the house. The mix of Gothic architecture, medical remnants, and decades of decay leaves a lingering tension. Not from anything supernatural, but from the weight of what the building once was and how forgotten it has become. The exploration captures the haunting side of urban decay, where history, silence, and time create their own version of fear. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next disturbing video comes from Abandoned Steve, an American urban exploration YouTuber known for respectfully documenting forgotten, historic, and decaying buildings before they disappear forever. His channel focuses less on chasing scares and more on preserving the stories left behind in places that are slowly being reclaimed by time, though some explorations end up far more unsettling than expected. It is February 26, 2019, at a historic farmhouse in Pennsylvania, first built in 1757 as part of the William Penn land grant. Expanded in the early 1900s and later used by hospitals and the local archdiocese, the home was abandoned in the 2000s and now stands on the brink of demolition. Empty, silent, and layered with centuries of history, it's a place where quiet can feel heavier than noise.
Today I am exploring this abandoned farmhouse in danger of being demolished. This large property started way back in the late 1600s as part of the William Penn land grant. Today this property consists of a 9-bedroom house with a large barn and stable. The original part of this house was constructed in 1757. It wasn't until 1910 when the remainder of the house was added on. The last known family to live in this house was up until the 1970s. The entire farm was then acquired by a hospital, which then in the 1990s was sold to a local archdiocese. They used the house up till 2008 and stopped using it as they stated it would cost millions to fix. While exploring this house, I encountered something unexpected. Join me as I explore this abandoned farmhouse.
Steve steps through the front entrance and explains the farmhouse's long history as he moves through its rooms. Dust floats in the cold air, and his footsteps echo against cracked plaster and aged timber. Beneath the floorboards and in the exposed beams, he points out architectural elements dating back to the 1700s, reminders of the building's origins. The house is completely still. No wind, no traffic, no movement, only the low hum of his camera. But as he progresses deeper inside, the silence shifts from peaceful to uneasy, the kind of quiet that makes every creak feel sharper than it should.
Here are some unexplained noises I heard while exploring. Please listen closely. So what was that unexplained bang?
A sudden heavy bang shakes the stillness. Steve stops mid-sentence, startled. It sounds like a door slamming somewhere inside. He calls out, "Hello? Is anyone here?" But no one answers. He steps outside to check the grounds, walking the perimeter for nearly 10 minutes. There's no wind, no animals, no sign of anyone nearby. Everything is motionless.
So after hearing that sound again, I just about had enough of touring this house. As you can see, I'm rushing through filming the rooms here. Again, still unsure what that sound was.
Back inside, tension returns almost immediately. Another loud, echoing sound rolls through the upper rooms, louder, closer, and more deliberate. Steve's breathing shifts, and his camera sweeps anxiously across the hallways. Again, nothing appears disturbed. While filming the final rooms, faint thuds sound from deeper within the structure. They're not as violent as the earlier bangs, but they're enough to reinforce the sense that something, or someone, is moving somewhere out of sight. With no source visible, Steve finishes recording quickly and decides to step outside for good. Standing in the quiet farmland, he reviews the footage. The bangs are clear, unmistakable, and completely unexplained. The doors weren't moving, and no one else was on the property. He ends by reflecting on the farmhouse's uncertain future, likely to be demolished and replaced by new housing unless preservation efforts succeed. For Steve, this visit wasn't just about documenting a building before it's gone. It was about capturing the last traces of its long history. But the unexplained bangs linger. They're loud, they're real, and even after replaying the video, Steve can't find a reason for them, leaving the farmhouse with one final mystery before it disappears forever. Urban exploration often uncovers forgotten corners of the world, but it's important to remember that while the thrill of discovery calls, it also brings the risk of scary encounters. Sometimes, what we find hidden in the darkness is far more than we expected, and the quiet solitude of these abandoned places can quickly turn into something unsettling. The next shocking video comes from XPLR World, a US-based urban exploration and adventure channel known for venturing into abandoned buildings, haunted structures, and forgotten multi-story sites across the country. The creator focuses on documenting eerie architecture, hidden details, and real moments of tension while exploring derelict places that feel both dangerous and mysterious. It is March 20th, 2018, somewhere in the United States, inside a multi-story abandoned building with signs of past human habitation, now unstable, decaying, and filled with unsettling remnants.
Oh my goodness, this is a crazy view.
Hot water.
Looks crazy in here. Really dangerous.
From the moment they step inside, the explorers point out the hazards: weakened floors, sagging boards, and stairs that look unreliable. Each step becomes calculated. In one of the bathrooms, they find dark, stained toilets and what appears to be blood on the floor. Painted arrows on the walls contribute to the uneasy tone, making the space feel lived in long after it was left behind. They move slowly, taking photos and studying the architecture while remaining hyper-aware of the building's condition.
Be careful where you're walking.
Oh,
We don't know how strong this floor is.
oh yeah. This stairs looks terrible.
Whoa.
Their warnings continue as they navigate the upper levels. Floors bow under their weight, and loose panels shift beneath them. The instability of the structure becomes one of the main sources of tension. Every footstep has the potential to give way.
Bathroom? Was this a room?
Yeah, it had to be. Plus it.
Bud Light, bro. Bathroom, toilet, bro. Ew, it's
Back in the bathroom, the combination of suspected bloodstains and the arrows painted on the walls unsettles the group. The markings don't explain anything. They only make the room feel stranger and more ominous.
this place is haunted. Whoa!
Let me get a video of that. It's geek.
It's this freaking thing in the wall. That's scary. Dang, the floor is weak right there.
Does Dan Bell go here?
Yep. There's a hole in the floor right there. That is scary.
There's a room over there.
Juice. Juice. What is that? Is that more stairs? Is this baloney? Fancy wallpaper. Oh, look. There's a bunch of people right out there. Look. There's like some nature guy right out there.
What?
He's like talking to these people. No, I don't want him to see us. Don't let him see us.
Yeah, it's weird. It's the lower.
Is that the oldest Budweiser can I've ever seen in my life?
Put that on artifacts. Wait, do you know? Oh, wait, not artifacts. One of them has artifacts in it.
That's geek.
Oh my goodness.
Deeper in the building, they come across something unusual embedded in a wall. It's unclear what it is, but its placement and appearance add to the building's already eerie atmosphere. They comment on the unsettling energy of the space as they continue documenting the details that make the location feel abandoned, yet somehow active.
A giant hole in the floor right there.
Dude, I do not trust this.
I
don't trust this floor. That whole floor is broken.
What?
Yeah, it's healthy.
That looks so crazy. Like out.
Near one of the windows, the floor drops away completely. A large hole exposes the lower level, forcing the explorers to inch carefully along the edge. It's a moment that highlights the literal danger of the site. One wrong step could cause serious injury. But it also provides a striking visual of how far the building has decayed. While no direct paranormal activity occurs, the visit is tense throughout. The combination of weak structural points, unsettling stains, strange markings, and the mysterious object in the wall transforms the walkthrough into a nerve-wracking experience. The explorers leave with the impression that sometimes the scariest part of a location isn't spirits or legends. It's the building itself, and the silent, decaying reminder of the lives that once passed through it. There's something captivating about the unknown, and perhaps it's the uncertainty that draws us to it time and time again. The next video comes from Zed Urbex and Adventures, a UK-based urban exploration channel that blends abandoned building investigations with scenic walks and historical interest. The creator frequently explores derelict mills, factories, and rural industrial sites, capturing atmospheric visuals while navigating the real dangers of unstable, forgotten structures. It is November 17th, 2025, in the United Kingdom, at an abandoned wood mill in Darour, a location marked by industrial decay, fire damage, and years of neglect.
I'm in the mill now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around, which is good. Like I said last time, there was a bloke that lived here with his dog, or a dog.
Approaching the old mill, the explorer films the mill pond, the sluice gates, and the stagnant, murky water surrounding the site. The absence of the former caretaker and his dog, usually seen nearby, adds an extra edge of caution. With vandalism, fire damage, and derelict machinery visible from the outside, the early moments set a tense backdrop for what will be a risky exploration.
I'm upstairs now. Don't know how much I can explore up here. It looks ruined. Here you go, look. Bloody hell.
Inside, the structural hazards quickly become apparent. Collapsed floors, weakened beams, and unstable staircases create straight drops into the lower levels. Every step feels deliberate. The tension builds simply from trying to move safely through what remains of the mill's fire-damaged, hollow interior.
Factory again. I don't know if you heard on the other clips, they've got a camera in the courtyard and it shouts at you like, "You're in a private property." I don't know if you heard it.
As the explorer reaches the factory courtyard, a security camera suddenly shouts, "Private property." The abrupt warning echoes through the empty space, leaving them unsure whether the voice is automated or if someone is watching from elsewhere on site.
Pigeon. Right.
Deeper inside, open floor sections, broken furniture, scorched rooms, and scattered office remnants paint a stark picture of abandonment. The explorer documents everything carefully, while remaining aware of how unstable the surroundings are.
I'm out of there. Like I say, risky staying in case that thing isn't automated. Like there could be people on the way. Like I said, they can't do anything anyway, because I've walked on the side.
Exiting the mill is just as tense as entering it. The explorer navigates weakened boards, debris piles, and dark corners that could hide trespassers. Each deliberate step reflects the risk of the location, but they manage to reach the outside safely, capturing the final footage of the decaying interior. Once clear of the site, the explorer reflects on the mill's dangerous state. The fire damage, the vandalism, the uneasy feeling that someone might have been nearby. Despite the tension and structural hazards, The exploration succeeds in documenting the building before it decays further, highlighting the eerie, fragile beauty of forgotten industrial spaces. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Uncharted Expeditions, a US-based urban exploration channel known for venturing into abandoned industrial sites, off-limits buildings, and high-risk areas across America. Their style blends cinematic exploration with raw, unfiltered tension, often revealing the real dangers that lurk in forgotten structures. It is June 26, 2021, somewhere in the southern United States, where the team entered an abandoned incinerator deep inside a gang-controlled area. What began as a routine explore quickly shifted into one of their most unsettling real-world encounters.
Something grabbed me, bro. Like, look, this could fall at any second. It's just like very sketch. Like the bricks are just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. So try not to rustle around. Okay, Brady is climbing one of these things. Cool, let me see what he's doing. Did you make it?
Shoes coming off.
I'm not really sure what's going on.
You gonna come up here?
Should I?
You can.
Do you think you're gonna be able to? We'll grab your hand. You're gonna have to put your phone away. Oh. Are you going? Please. Swear. How are you?
He just goes to that hole that we're looking at. We're like, we could step down.
Police are here.
Police are here.
Hello?
There's gotta be easier space, guys.
We're just doing a video. Yeah, we're not doing it.
After more than 20 minutes inside, the team moved through rusted ladders, broken concrete, and graffiti-stained hallways. Their usual chatter faded to silence. Shell casings scattered across the floor suggested recent violence, and every footstep carried an echo that didn't quite feel like their own.
Are we not supposed to be here?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. The owner really doesn't care, but the owner is extremely old and doesn't know what's best for him.
Yes, sir.
We've already had someone fall here, and they're going to sue him into bankruptcy probably.
Oh.
But, where y'all from?
We're from Waxahachie.
Yeah, down.
Towners.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, you guys didn't notice the big blood glop you drove over?
Blood?
There was a shooting here last night. Okay?
Really?
Not a safe place.
Yes, sir.
You can take your camera and you can try to find some gang markings. There's blood territory, okay?
Yes, sir.
Very dangerous here.
Yes, sir.
While the owner probably doesn't care that y'all are here doing artwork, as he calls it.
Oh, we don't have spray paint.
No, either way. It's, believe it or not, most of the artists that come here are photography and stuff like that. So, just know, this is extremely dangerous.
Yes, sir. Yes,
especially
sir.
for out-of-towners in a Mustang. As they pushed deeper, their lights skimmed across welded-shut doors, collapsed railings, and dark corners that swallowed the beam entirely. Then, from further down the structure, a voice called out. Calm, steady, and unmistakably direct. Someone else was inside. A man stepped out from the shadows. He wasn't aggressive, but his warning was serious. He told the explorers to leave immediately. The building, he said, belonged to Blood Gang territory. Only the night before, someone had been shot inside the incinerator, in the same area the team was now standing. He pointed out fresh bloodstains on the ground, clear against the concrete. He explained that members still moved through the building, and even the property owner refused to step inside due to how unsafe it had become. The message wasn't a suggestion, it was a lifeline. Leave now.
We're in Blood Gang territory. That's what he said. I don't think you were here with the camera, but he said this is Blood Gang territory. So I'm not in blood.
Not in the gang?
Not in the gang.
This is really nice about it.
Yeah, he was nice about it.
Dude, I peeked my head up.
Okay, Brady said the cops are here. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And he said, what's up? And then no one responded. I was like, Brady's playing.
He was kind of looking at me. I know, so I peeked my head up. I had my head on. I just look up. And he's sitting, look around the corner like this. And I was like, the police are here. And he goes. He didn't say anything. I thought he was gonna be like, I thought he was gonna be really rude. He was just like, he said, I've never seen anyone come out from there.
Yeah, the first thing he's like, I've never seen anybody climb that before.
I was like, oh yeah.
And then I climbed up it so quick. He was like, what?
He was like, y'all just spray painting down here? Or?
Yeah, he was like, y'all doing artwork? I was like, no.
There was a shooting here last night. Someone got shot in the head. There's some clothes. And here's the blood. Yeah.
Rushing outside, the crew returned to their vehicle, staying low and scanning the surroundings. A police cruiser sat in the distance, its reflective decals catching faint light from the street, a quiet confirmation that the man's warning was real. Inside the car, the team didn't celebrate or joke like they often do after a tense explore. They just sat in stillness, letting the adrenaline settle. Their night had gone from abandoned decay to the outskirts of active violence in a matter of seconds. The incinerator was supposed to be another relic of industry, rust, rot, and history. Instead, it showed another truth about urban exploration. The most dangerous parts of these forgotten places aren't always structural hazards or paranormal whispers. Sometimes the danger is still alive, still present, and watching from the dark. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.